Howdy amigos, I'm the Mighty Orc, and in this video we're going to take a closer look at the Jetslide. We're going to talk to the Jetslide inventor, Gary Romero, find out how he came up with the idea for the slide, how it's made, what styles they have, and where you can get yours. Plus stick around till the end of the video where I'll give you my personal techniques on how to use your Jetslide most effectively.
Who's that riding down the Revelator road, the book of the seven seals? Well, wrote the book of the seven seals.
I had the great good fortune of talking to Jetslide inventor Gary Romero and his son and business partner Dain from their workshop in Colorado. Now, since he's in Colorado and I'm in Texas, we did a Zoom call. The audio and video quality isn't the best, but it gets the point across. So the first question I asked was one that had been puzzling me for years, and I got the bonus of seeing the first Jetslide ever made, plus another early prototype. How did you come up with the idea for the Jetslide?
Well, when I first started playing slide, I started learning a little bit, and I was using the tube and learned a few songs. I was playing some open G stuff, and I was got a little frustrated because couldn't do my chording right and was missing a finger there. So I made a prototype. In fact, I got it here. This is the first one I ever made.
Get a little closer there.
I still got it. Yeah.
Holy!
See that?
Oh my
Okay,
gosh!
so
Can you get it even a little closer? That's so slick, man.
yeah, it was pretty crude looking, but it worked, and I seen it work. But I was having problems with it. It would flip over on me like this while I was using it.
Uh-huh.
I had a little trouble with that. So that's when here's another crude looking prototype. Here, look at that.
Holy cow, man.
So that's when I added this little piece onto here. And that makes it get caught in your skin over here so that it won't trip around there so much.
Oh,
So this one's actually a lefty. But yeah, these were just really crudely made with a hacksaw and a file. And anyway, that's my first one. I still have it.
the second question uppermost in my mind was this. How long have you been making them, like, or at least manufacturing them for sale, available to the public?
Since 1999.
99. Okay.
Yeah, in fact, that's probably when you got yours at that first. We got our start at the Dallas Trade Show.
Yeah, sure enough.
And I think that's probably where you got your first one at.
Dude, that's wild. Okay, so that answers the question. 1999 in Dallas. That's where I got my first Jetslide. Very cool. I also asked him about the glass Jetslide specifically, but there are two other kinds as well. Let's talk about the glass slide first. You had sent me an early version or an earlier version of the glass Jetslide. And what I was noticing on your website recently, and it was just clear, it was a clear piece of glass. And what I noticed on your website was that now you have all these designs for those, and actually the shape of them actually looks a little bit different too. Like, how did that come about? Because that's super cool.
We paint the inside of the glass before we glue it on there. So we do all these different colors. There's red and blue and gold and black.
Yeah, dude.
And it's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, man. I was like very impressed. I thought those were beautiful. Now, in addition to the glass, there's of course the steel and the brass. I use the brass slide myself. It's my favorite one. I like the sound. I like the feel of it. I've used it for years. I also wanted to find out about the manufacturing process, components that are used, machines, where they do it, how they do it. Here's what they told me.
This is the main piece. It's the playing surface. This is a 6-foot rod. We just we cut them up to size and work the metal a little bit. We got some sort of some homemade tools over here that we use.
This steel here, this is what to press that we bend that little bend on the bar.
Oh, sure enough.
And bend it down. And this is what we use to make the tip round, to round off that tip. And here's another press here we use to bend the tab.
Bend the tabs. So
Bend the tab over. And then here's a few blanks here, almost ready to go. They're not finished yet. See, after they're like this, we'll cut the ring to size, whatever size, and then roll it into the ring. Then they need to be hand polished. We polish them on a buffing wheel and with
Wow.
a compound. And then here's our soldering jibs. That's where we set the metal on there and solder them
Oh, wow.
with our little jeweler's torch here. And that's it.
Lastly, I wanted to find out what's the best spot to get a Jetslide. Here's what Gary told me.
The best place is on our website because we have all our versions on there, all our sizes, all the glass ones, all the colors. But we're also selling on Amazon. We're selling on eBay and on Reverb. Then Musician's Friend carries it. Guitar Center, they have it in their database. You can go to any Guitar Center and order it.
In Europe, you could get them from Thomann.
So there you have it. And you can find all the links in the description. So now let's take a look at some techniques that I've developed to use the Jetslide most effectively. Now keep in mind, it's a very personal thing. So if these don't work for you, it's not comfortable, you don't have to use them. Come up with your own way to do it. But as we learned earlier in the video, I have been using the Jetslide for 21 years, and I think these work pretty well. Okay, so the first thing that you may notice is that I'm actually wearing the Jetslide on my middle finger. Now this to me gives a little bit more control and a little bit more balance, and you get full range of motion with all your digits, both play and slide and fretting. Next is the ring size. Now Jetslide uses US standard ring sizes 7 through 16, so you can really fine-tune the fit of your Jetslide. I like to use mine loosely, or rather, I like to have mine loose on my finger. Now in order to do that, if it's too snug, you will gently but firmly take the ring and just pull it away from the bar a little bit. This is going to give you plenty of wiggle room with your finger to be able to move the bar around when you need to, when you need it, when you don't. I like to have the ring angled about 20 to 35 degrees toward the bar, and that's going to put the ring right over the big knuckle on my middle finger. And again, this is going to give you the most range of motion, both play and slide and fretting. So those are the techniques. I hope that was helpful. So that's the scoop, y'all. Thanks so much to Gary and Dain at Jetslide Guitar Slides for talking to me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. You can subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you know when I upload new stuff. Spoiler alert, it's every Tuesday. All right. You can follow me on Instagram at The Mighty Orc. Follow me on Facebook. You can check out my Patreon page if you want to support this channel. And we'll see you next week. Thanks so much, y'all. Cheers. All the places that are listed below. I've got all the links in the description. Here in this thing. Okay. Thank you all for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it. Okay, so that's it, y'all. I hope that was Okay, so that's it. Sibilance.